Morning, people. You know when you wake up and you're like, what the fuck am I up at this time? When all I'm doing today is go to the gym. It is currently 7:30. And my alarm went up and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Should I get up? And I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to get up because I'm going to have spaghetti on toast from, oh my god, it's a rain. And of course it's freaking raining. It looks like I'm getting the bus today. I think people understand very much how a go to bag works because someone there's a group on Facebook and someone got something and it was really good from Greggs, but they clearly didn't like it. But the thing is, I think not get Greggs, Costa. I think they were expecting cakes, but they need to understand cakes are popular in Costa, so you're not always going to get cakes left over. And second of all, staff have first taken first a lot of the time, so it's kind of like, it's at random. Like, I don't even, it's surplus food for Christ's sake. Like, you're always going to get a sandwich and toasties and stuff. Just, I don't know, some people, I swear down, some people. Being I wanted to just tell you about my bad experience a little. Like, it wasn't like majorly bad because I know around that time anyway, going to that Lidl is just, it's not like Aldi where they like top everything up, like all the shelves keep getting like topped up in the middle of the day. This one was kind of like, it's like I've got sleep around my eye. But anyway, so I went there after work. I finished work an hour early, so instead of finishing at 6, I finished at 5. So currently now there's two Lidls literally right next to each other. So if you live in Derby, there's one on Normanton Road, and then there's one not far from Normanton Road. It's off like Uttoxeton New Road or Old Road. I can't remember the exact road it's on, what it's called, but it's literally just like a 10-minute walk from that Lidl. That's how close they are together. But anyway, but the new one that's open is supposed to be bigger than that one, but I've not been to that one. I might go to that one today actually, because I was going to one day in the week before work, but it didn't open till 8 and I didn't want to, and I started at 9. I didn't want to risk being late for work, so I didn't bother. But anyway, we're talking about the one on Normanton Road. So I went in. First off, the last time I went to Lidl was how many years ago, and that was when I wasn't living at home. And I know the prices of food are going up, but I feel that Lidl, the prices have gone up. Like, I don't know, obviously it's noticeable that they've gone up, but I feel that they've gone up more in Lidl. But that could generally just because I've not been in there how many years and they've done it steadily, but because I've not been in how many years and I've just gone in there, it's kind of more of a shock. I don't know. Anyway, so first off, none of the self-services were working and there were only 2 people at the tills, but that wasn't the thing that kind of pissed me off. The thing that pissed me off the most is both tillers were having conversations with each other. Like, how rude is that? That is so rude. Like, I could understand, right, when you've got no customers and you want to talk, fine, but don't talk when you're, when there's right in front of a customer, when you're serving a customer. That's not great customer service, is it? It just pissed me off because I was waiting for so long. There was two people on the tills. I had less than 10 items. That kind of peeved me off a bit. That didn't help, and the fact that them two were talking was slowing things down as well. I thought, for fuck's sake. But yeah, today I might actually go into the new Lidl. It just depends if this rain's gonna kind of subside a little bit. But yeah, that, like, the whole kind of experience last night pissed me off so much. So because by the time I left Lidl, I was literally, that was with the time that I'd gone. Like, I was in there for more or less an hour, and all that was just from queuing as well for most of the park, so it kind of peeved me off. Well, not an hour, a bit of an overreaction, more like half an hour, maybe slightly more than half an hour, but it was around about half an hour, but still, it's kind of the whole thing just peeved me off. Question: how triggering do you find NFTs? Because I feel that the Bilderberg community is gone insane and they hate it so much, and it's like, calm the fuck down. It's a business venture. Like it just weirds me out. Like, don't get me wrong, I think NFTs are the most pointless things ever. Like, you pay all that money just to get the original. With the original, I don't even know how it kind of works. I think you get like the original kind of, is it the original code or something? I don't know. Either way, it's the most pointless thing ever, because it's like Eminem's um what is it again? Is it a chimpanzee? Like, I could easily just copy that and use it as a screensaver. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's stupid that people pay that much money, but I don't care. Do whatever you do with your money, but it doesn't like literally trigger me. I think people need to calm the fuck down. Like, I'm not being funny or anything, but calm yourself down. Like, jeez.
Check it out. Check it out.
Hack, if you want to upload a video but you don't want it to be a reel, just add a photo to the post. Like, it could be just a black like page or something. Just add something, and then instead of taking you to the reel uploader, it will just take you to the post, and then it'll upload as a post and not as a reel. Here's a Connect like this where it's just a wire are really, really annoying because they wear down to a numb, and it's so hard just to try and like open more of the exposed wire to shove it in here. It is an utter pain. I don't think they do these anytime. This is like an old type CD player anyway, because it's got like a dock for an iPod, and no one uses iPod anymore. I don't think they do it anymore, but either way it's irritating. So if they do still do them, don't get them, because they're just irritating unless it made them better. But in this case, no. So I thought I'd do mini reviews of films that I'm going to be getting rid of for whatever reason, but I'll explain to you in a minute. So a few of these, apart from one, is what I got in the mystery bag, which I bought at the Love of Horror. I still haven't gone through the whole stack yet. But these are the ones that I've watched I'm kind of getting rid of. So first one is Prototype. It's not a bad movie, it's just not good enough for me to keep, if that makes any sense. It's not something I'm gonna like rewatch all the time. But it's basically about this scientist who creates this android like robot person, and the government kind of want to withhold him, and he kind of steals him back. Next one, he's out there. The children in this film ruin the film. The acting is like, I don't know why they made the kids so annoying. Like, I've never been so put off from having kids in my whole entire life. It's just, it's the kids that ruin the film. It's the kids, their kind of personality is, no, I can't. Shutter, this is the American remake. I obviously prefer the original. I knew that was gonna happen, but I've had this for a while because I actually got this one. But then on my second channel, I thought I might as well watch this and do a comparison video between the two. Next one is the Skeleton Key. So before this, I ain't seen this in years. Like, I seen it last time I saw it was 13, when I was like 13. I mean, it's alright, but again, it's not good enough for me to necessarily keep. And then the last one is Fantasium Oblivion, which is the most confusing film I've ever seen in my life. I even saw the first one with which we were on the Joe Briggs show. Don't tell me which season because I can't remember. But even then, that one was confusing as well. So I thought maybe I'd watch the first one and I'll get this one. No, the whole series is just confusing and weird. But yeah, those are the ones I'm going to be getting rid of. I'm about to have the weirdest dinner ever, but basically I was meant to have this, well, at least half of it for my lunch, but my dad was using the oven, so I'm going to have it for my dinner, which is spicy beef chili and rice takeaway, which is a bit strange, I know, but, you know, because knowing me, I'll end up forgetting about it. So I thought, might as well just have it today. I was supposed to have it today, so I'm still going to have it today. Currently, I am watching South Park. Favourite episode of all time has to be, well, technically it's in a part 1 and part 2, but it has to be the hamster one. It's just hilarious how Randy just gets into the whole kind of like vlogging everything thing, and then the whole Craig is just, it's just my favourite. I just really like the South Park. Put down what your favourite South Park episode is, but that was literally my favourite. This is not the best cheap colour that I've actually tried. This one was from Lidl. It's the first time trying it on its own because I have been mixing it with whiskey. It's not very, even though it says it's got a lot of sugar in it, doesn't really taste that sweet. Should have probably just gone with the diet one, but it was the same price, so I thought, might as well. I think it was like, I want to say like 49p, something around that price.